What's up, guys? Technology Dude 117 here, and if you guys are not already following me on Twitter, please do not forget to do so. I will be posting the link to my Twitter account down in the description. Now today I am coming at you guys with my first impressions for Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. Sly Thieves in Time is set to release on February 4th and is being developed by Sanzaru Games. Now Sly 4 Thieves in Time is the fourth entry in the beloved Sly Cooper franchise, and it marks Sly's return and Sly's first game on the PlayStation 3. Now I know it is pretty much the end of the PlayStation's life, but Sly is finally back, and I'm sure he's going to be better than ever. Now I am one of the biggest Sly Cooper fans ever. I love the Sly games. I've always loved the Sly games, and every time I think about Sly, you know, I get such a nostalgic feeling, and I always remember me and my friends playing the games and just having such a great time. I love the Sly Cooper games. I love everything about them, the levels, the gameplay, the characters. Just everything about the Sly Cooper games is top-notch and fantastic, and the games are just widely beloved by anybody who owned a PlayStation 2, or anybody who's a PlayStation fan, really. Everybody who has a PlayStation should know, who Sly Cooper is. He's one of the most famous PlayStation characters, and like I said, the Sly Cooper franchise is one of the most beloved PlayStation franchises ever. Now, like I said, Sly 4 Thieves in Time is the return of Sly Cooper on the PlayStation 3, and the game is being developed by Sanzaru Games. Now, all the other Sly games, all the other three Sly games, have been developed by Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch has brought us, of course, the fantastic Infamous games. Now, a lot of people are nervous. A lot of people are like, why? Why isn't Sucker Punch developing the game? Why is Sanzaru, developing it? And it's for, the nervousness is for, good reason. A lot of people are scared that Sanzaru could possibly destroy their most beloved franchise, and that would be terrible. And I kind of understand that. At first, when I heard that Sanzaru was developing it, I was a little skeptical, but after I played the demo, I think that the Sly Cooper franchise is in great hands, and I really think it's going to be, sort of like a Bungie and 343 situation. If you look at Halo 4, that was the best Halo game ever made, and it wasn't even made by Bungie. It was made by a completely different studio. So maybe Sly 4 Thieves in Time could be the best Sly Cooper game ever. Now, I was very excited to play this demo, and, I'm very excited that Sly Cooper Thieves in Time is just right around the corner. Now, going into this demo, like I said, very excited, and from the instant I played it, I was just overcome with nostalgia. They are staying so true to what Sly Cooper is. Sanzaru Games has just done a fantastic job, and from the demo alone, I can tell that they are definitely going to be successful in sort of revitalizing the Sly Cooper series. They are going to do a fantastic job. From the screenshots to the gameplay trailers to everything that I've seen so far, I can just tell that Sanzaru Games is really just a dedicated studio that's, they're just a bunch of Sly fans, and they would not ruin the franchise because they enjoy the games. They like playing the games, so they don't want to ruin it. They want to continue that legacy and let Sly live and make, Sly the best he can be. Now, from the moment I played the demo, when I first started playing, actual gameplay-wise, it felt exactly like a Sly Cooper game. Every mechanic in this demo was pretty much identical to the old games. So once again, you see that whole sort of staying true aspect of the game. Sanzaru is just, they're staying true to the game, and I love them for that. The gameplay mechanics are absolutely spectacular. They're pretty much what we've come to expect from Sly Cooper games. They're top-notch. They're the perfect combination of everything we've gotten in all the previous Sly games, and that is the best way to put it, pretty much. Now, graphically, they did a fantastic job with Sly himself and all the other characters. The characters look great, the environments look great, the enemies look great, everything just looks great. Sanzaru has pretty much done a fantastic job. Now, real quick, I'm just going to jump back to PlayStation Move Heroes. Now, when they did that, they totally, bossed up Sly. They were like, oh, well, we're so honored to, bring these characters into the next generation. But with Sly Cooper, since he was, cel-shaded, we, had to change him up a little bit. They made him look so weird. But Sanzaru has, they made him look incredible. Sly looks the best he's ever looked. And Sanzaru, who's just done a fantastic job with all the characters. Now, sound-wise, they have brought back, all the original sounds, the coins, the swinging of the cane. All of the voice actors are here, except for, of course, Carmelita, because Carmelita just switches in every single game. But Sanzaro has said that this new voice actress for Carmelita will be staying for all the other Sly games if there are more Sly games. Now, the fact that they just brought back all the original voice actors is spectacular, and the fact that they're using all the original sounds from the first 3 games is also really, really neat, and I like that a lot because that also, brings back really good memories. Now, playing through this, you got to play as Bentley, Sly, and of course Murray. Each has their own sort of distinct and unique feel. Sly is the stealthy guy. Bentley is sort of the more, tech wizard. He doesn't really fight too much. He kind of just, does the behind-the-scenes work. And then Murray is, of course, the brawn. He's the big guy who, goes in and beats everybody up. He pretty much just, gets what needs to be done. He's pretty much the most action-y character in the game, if that's even a word, action-y. Murray, he's just awesome. All the characters, like I said, have a distinct and unique feel. Now, something Sanzaro has done with the game that's new that I really like a lot is the, sort of comic book style cutscenes. It's really a fantastic way to tell the story, and I think they've just, done a fantastic job doing those. They look really, really good. They're top-notch, and, I applaud Sanzaro for doing those. Those are just fantastic, and they really, make the game something unique, and I like those a lot. So overall, I enjoyed the Sly Cooper Thieves in Time demo. I definitely think when the game launches, it's going to be spectacular. I have almost no doubt in my mind that Sanzaro will outdo themselves, and they might even, have conceived possibly the best Sly Cooper game of all time. And that would be fantastic if they did that. They would probably be one of my most favorite studios because, Sly Cooper is pretty much my most beloved PlayStation franchise ever, next to Jak and Daxter and, of course, Ratchet and Clank. And, for them to, rise up out of almost nowhere and make the game fantastic is just incredible, and I think they should totally be recognized for that, and they should definitely get a lot of recognition. So I will definitely be picking up Sly Cooper Thieves in Time on February 5th. I really enjoyed the demo. I think the game's going to be great. Like I said, I keep reiterating that, and I really do believe that the game is going to be great. And, let me know down below, guys, if you guys are going to be picking up Sly 4 Thieves in Time when it does launch on February 5th. I mean, it's only like $40, $39.99. At that, it should be an absolute no-brainer, especially since it comes with the PlayStation Vita version. So, once again, guys, let me know down below if you will be picking that up. And if you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to comment, rate, favorite, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends on Facebook and Twitter. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. And once again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you. Take it easy, everybody.